In the days after Adam, when the memory of the garden still lingered like a fading dream, the world was young, but already men had strayed far from their maker. Cities grew, tribes quarreled, and the descendants of Cain spread their violence across the land. Yet amid the noise of the earth, one man was different. His name was Enoch, son of Jared, seventh from Adam through the line of Seth. From his youth, Enoch was drawn not to the noise of men, but to the stillness of creation. While others sought wealth, power, or pleasure, Enoch walked in the quiet valleys, lifting his eyes to the heavens. There he spoke words not to idols of stone, but to the invisible Creator whom his fathers had told him about. Lord of heaven and earth, he would whisper under the night sky, I know you are real, though I cannot see you. Teach me your ways. And the Lord heard him. For though sin was multiplying in the world, God found in Enoch a heart that yearned for truth. One night, as the stars blazed brighter than ever before, Enoch fell into a deep sleep. In his dream, he saw the heavens open. A mighty angel clothed in white appeared, his face shining like the sun. Enoch, son of Jared, the angel said, do not be afraid. You have found favor with the Most High. He has seen your desire to walk with him, and he will reveal to you the secrets of heaven. Enoch bowed low. Who are you, my Lord? I am one of the holy watchers who stand before the throne of God. I am sent to guide you into visions, that you may understand what is hidden from men. From that day forward, Enoch's life changed. In waking and in dreams, he was caught up into visions of the unseen world. He saw the order of the stars, the paths of the sun and moon, the chambers of the winds. He wrote what he saw upon tablets, preserving them for his children. But greater mysteries awaited. In his visions, Enoch was taken high above the earth, and there he saw angels descending to the mountains. Their leader was tall and radiant, but there was pride in his eyes. These were the watchers, angels appointed to guard the earth, but they looked upon the daughters of men and burned with desire. Let us go down, their leader whispered, and take wives for ourselves from among them. And so they descended. They swore an oath together, binding themselves in rebellion. They took women and fathered giants, the Nephilim, mighty in strength, but violent and corrupt. They also taught mankind secrets not meant for them, sorcery, enchantments, weapons of war, the art of seduction, and the knowledge of the stars. The earth groaned under their corruption. Blood was spilled upon the ground. Men forgot their Creator, chasing after violence and lust. In heaven, God's throne blazed with fire. The cries of the innocent rose before him. Whom shall I send to declare judgment upon these watchers, the Lord said. And the voice came, send Enoch the scribe of righteousness. One evening, as Enoch prayed, the angel appeared again. Rise, Enoch, the angel said. The Most High has chosen you as a messenger, both to men and to angels. You must declare his words to the watchers who have defiled themselves. Enoch trembled. How can I, a man of dust, speak to mighty beings? Fear not, the angel replied. The Spirit of God will strengthen you. So Enoch was carried in vision to the mountain where the watchers had gathered. They looked upon him with sorrow, for they knew judgment was near. Righteous Enoch, they pleaded, intercede for us before the Lord. Ask that our sins may be forgiven, that our children may live. Enoch's heart was heavy, for he pitied them. He promised to bring their petition before God. But when he ascended in vision to the throne of the Almighty, the answer came swift and firm. There shall be no peace for the watchers. They shall be bound in chains until the day of judgment. Their children, the giants, shall perish by the sword, and the earth shall be cleansed. Enoch returned to them and spoke, You shall have no peace. The sentence has been decreed by the Most High. The watchers wept, but their fate was sealed. From that time on, Enoch was no longer just a man. He became the chosen scribe of heaven. Angels carried him to the ends of the earth. He was shown the storehouses of the winds, the fountains of the deep, and the mountains of fire. He saw the place where the souls of the dead awaited judgment, some in peace, some in torment. He saw the tree of life in the holy garden, prepared for the righteous in the age to come. He was led into the highest heavens, where he beheld the great glory seated upon a throne of fire. Thousands upon thousands of angels sang praises around him. Enoch fell on his face, but God lifted him up and said, Enoch, behold what I reveal to you. Write it down for the generations to come, that they may know my justice and my mercy. So Enoch wrote. His words were gathered into scrolls, visions of angels, of judgment, of the Messiah to come, the Son of Man who would bring everlasting kingdom. As the days passed, Enoch's name spread among men. People whispered, "He is the one who walks with God. He speaks with angels. He knows the secrets of heaven." Yet Enoch himself felt no pride. Instead, he felt the burden of his task. Night after night, visions would come. His hands would ache from writing. On tablets of clay and scrolls of skin, he recorded what was revealed: the rebellion of the Watchers, the judgment of their children, the Nephilim, the cycles of the sun and moon, so that men would know the proper times. The history of nations, shown to him in the form of animals and beasts, the promise of a Redeemer, a Son of Man who would come with glory. One evening, his son Methuselah came to him. "Father," Methuselah asked, "why do you write so much? Why do you weep in the night after your visions?" Enoch laid a trembling hand on his son's shoulder. "My child," he said, "these words are not mine. They are given from heaven. Long after I am gone, generations will read them. They will know that God is just, that nothing is hidden from him, and that in the end righteousness will prevail." One night, Enoch dreamed of a great and terrible flood. In his vision, the heavens opened and waters poured down. The fountains of the deep broke forth. The whole earth was covered. Giants and men alike perished. But Enoch also saw an ark rising above the waters, carrying a righteous family to safety. When he awoke, his face was pale. He called Methuselah and told him, "After you, my son, will come a child named Noah. In his days, the earth will be cleansed by waters. But do not fear, God will preserve him, for through him the promise will continue." Methuselah listened, and though he did not understand all his father's words, he treasured them in his heart. Not long after, Enoch was carried in vision higher than ever before. He passed through fiery heavens and saw wonders beyond telling. Finally, he was brought to the throne of the great glory. The throne blazed like sapphire, with wheels of fire turning beneath it. A river of flame flowed before it. Thousands upon thousands of angels ministered around it, singing, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of spirits." Enoch fell on his face, trembling. Then the voice of God spoke, "Enoch, son of Jared, faithful scribe, behold my throne. You have walked with me, and you have been faithful. Now I will transform you. You shall no longer be only man. I will make you a witness to the generations, a light to those who seek me." At those words, Enoch felt his body lifted. A robe of glory was placed upon him. His face shone like the sun. His tongue was loosed to speak the language of angels. His heart was filled with wisdom beyond human measure. He was told, "You shall be called Metatron, the Prince of the Presence. You shall stand near my throne and write all that happens in heaven and on earth. You shall intercede for the righteous until the day of judgment." And so Enoch was no longer just the son of Jared. He was exalted, clothed with glory, a bridge between heaven and earth. In the highest heaven, Enoch was shown a vision of the future. He saw a figure, radiant and majestic, seated on a throne beside the Ancient of Days. The angels bowed before him. The nations trembled at his coming. "Who is this?" Enoch asked. And the angel answered, "This is the Son of Man, chosen before the foundation of the world. He will bring justice to the proud and salvation to the humble. Kings will fall before him. The righteous will shine in his kingdom, but the wicked will be cast into everlasting darkness." Enoch wept with joy. "O Lord," he cried, "your mercy is greater than the heavens. Even in wrath, you remember mercy." The vision of the Son of Man burned in his heart. He wrote it carefully so that generations would know a deliverer was promised.